2 years ago, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder. Now, being diagnosed with it made me want to learn more about it. Now, upon my research, I have found that according to the National Institute of Mental Health, there are 3 different types of anxiety. 1 out of 5 people of the U.S. population is affected by anxiety, and women are more likely to experience it. Now, 28% of the U.S. are lifetime cases of severe anxiety, and the average age to be diagnosed is 11 years old. Now, talking about the 3 types, we're going to start with general anxiety disorder. It affects 6.8 million adults, and it can be inherited, but it hasn't been proven yet. It slowly develops, so that means it is often occurs in the teenage years. And people with mild anxiety disorder, they are able to function, but with people with severe anxiety, it's more difficult. Now, the symptoms of general anxiety disorder, the mental symptoms include unable to relax, startle easily, difficult to concentrate, and insomnia. The physical symptoms include fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, difficulty to swallow, twitching, nausea, irritability, sweating, and hot flashes. You should talk to your doctor, and your doctor will ask you if you have been worried about various issues for at least 6 months or more. Treatment for general anxiety disorder can include psychotherapy, it will train you to feel less anxious. Cognitive therapy will help you behave in a way to react to having anxiety. Medications include anti-anxiety and antidepressant. Now, panic disorder affects 6 million adults. It is twice as common in women as men, and it could be possibly inherited. Not all those who have panic attacks result in panic disorder. Mental symptoms of panic disorder is sudden and repeated attacks of fear, inability to control life, constant fear of the next panic attack, and avoidance of public places. Physical symptoms include pounding heart, sweating, breathing problems, weakness and dizziness, cold chills and hot flashes, tingling and numbness, numb hands, chest pains, and stomach pains. You should talk to your doctor if the attacks peak usually around 10 minutes, and the doctor should do a physical exam to ensure nothing else can cause the symptoms. The medication could include anti-anxiety and antidepressants, and you'd have to go to therapy just like in general anxiety disorder. Now, social anxiety disorder affects 15 million adults in America. It begins in childhood and is possibly inherited as well. It's often accompanied by other anxiety disorders, and if you go undiagnosed, substance abuse may develop as a side effect. Mental symptoms of social anxiety disorder include self-consciousness, continuous worrying, difficulty to make friends, afraid of people will judge them. Physical symptoms include nausea, blushing, sweating, trembling, unable to make friends, and anxiety with people. To be diagnosed with social phobia, doctors should recognize it is recognized by fear of eating, writing on a blackboard, or talking. Treatment will include the therapy as well as general anxiety and panic disorder, but the therapy will also help you develop social skills. Medications include anti-anxiety and antidepressants. Popular ways to handle anxiety is taking medications, which if you have social anxiety, the doctor may prescribe you beta blockers to help with physical symptoms, and they're often prescribed for stage fright. Breathing techniques, which is 4-7-4, which you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and breathe out for 4 seconds. You can also hold your breath for 10 seconds as well. Physical techniques is a patting demonstration. My therapist personally told me to just sit and pat my chest until I calm down. And getting enough sleep is very important as well. Mental techniques is accepting that you cannot control everything and learning your own triggers. If you feel like you have any of these symptoms or you may have anxiety, you should talk to your doctor. And you should not get anxious over issues you cannot control, because that's just going to worry yourself and make your anxiety worse. Finally, do not be ashamed or embarrassed of your anxiety because, as I've stated many times in my speech, millions of people have this, and it's not something you should be embarrassed or ashamed about. It's a mental disorder and you can't control it. Thank you for your time.